Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first meeting of our Education and Recreation Committee. So I'm Margaret. Does everybody know everybody? Yeah, let's do some introductions. Actually, Kristen, would you do the roll call and then everybody?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to get online and I can't get online. So.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So I'm Kristen O'Neill. Steve, how do you pronounce your last name? Barrett. That's easy.
Like carrots with...
Oh, that's actually a good way to remember. Oh. Okay, Margaret Horton, here, Lisa Havey, Cindy Waldron, Mike Cardigan,
Here.
Brooke Baracino.
Oh, I've been saying it wrong.
That's okay.
Sorry. No big deal.
I'm going to, okay, and Chris Jack.
Sorry, I'm just pulling up our meeting agenda again. Okay. So our first item would actually be to approve minutes from our last meeting, which I guess people who weren't here would just abstain. So do we have a motion?
Our last committee
meeting. Yeah. All right. Motion made by Steve, Representative Barrett, seconded by Representative Baracino to approve our minutes. So all those in favor? All right. All those opposed? And abstentions. Okay. So basically, everybody who was here last time approved, and anybody who wasn't abstained.
I'm sorry. I can't get online. No.
Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, because it's recording. Yeah. So that motion carries. Okay. So the first item that we had was to hear, consider, and act upon the following reappointment to Harbor Commission as recommended by the Board of Selectmen, and that was the first person was Jeffrey Warren. Is there a motion to approve? Motion made by Steve and seconded by Kim. I know it's probably. I know. You missed the beginning of that. That's the only thing. By Lisa. Any discussion? All right. All those in favor? Any opposed? Any abstentions? Awesome. Carried unanimously. The next item to hear, consider, and act upon following appointments to Harbor Commission as recommended by Board of Selectmen. Oh, shit. Sorry. Please.
Is we are filling off that department. There's 7 openings.
Not necessarily, because people could, so somebody's, if it's like a 2-year term, for example, somebody's term, they can cut like those, like RTM fully vacates at the end of every 2 years, full new thing, but a lot of the boards and commissions are more staggered, and so it's just when there is an opening available.
Okay, currently, just because, walk how many are currently?
That is a good question. Probably those 4 spots are what's open.
Two of them.
The 4 that are open,
And 2 alternates, yeah.
Some of the alternates now are moving to the full spot.
Right, no, I got that. So we have more. So I guess my question is, ultimately, we have.
Are we
have like 7 people.
No. It's all lining up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite get that.
Yeah. And by this time, they've already also been recommended by BOS. BOS is already approved. Okay. Good question. Yeah. So do we have a motion to approve that Dave Henry, George Harris, and Christopher Smith?
Motion to approve.
All right. Nice. Lisa. Motion made by Representative Cardigan and by Representative Havey. Any discussion? Awesome. All those in favor?
What's that?
No, I guess that was abstentions, opposed, sorry, carried unanimously. The next item, please don't make me read all of these. This is, actually, we could probably do, the television, I forgot about that, I'm sorry. All right, number 5, to hear, consider, act upon the following appointments of alternates to the Harbor Commission as recommended by BOS, Michael Baisley and Belinda Shepard. Motion to approve. Representative Waldron, seconded by Representative Barrett. Any discussion? All right, and all those in favor? And opposed? Carried unanimously. Awesome. We may have a consent. Okay. The next item, I think it's really, I guess we have to vote on so number 6. Sorry, I keep doing this. Okay. So number 6 was the act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Selectmen, the Town of Fairfield and Board of Selectmen representative town meeting enter into the contract with the Department of Emergency Services. Okay, if I don't read out. So this was the one where it's basically with the new administrative versus like a new First Selectman, we have to do this so that we can accept the Homeland Security. So we have a motion to approve. To allow just to approve the contract. And Steve, or be the official representative of the town. Yeah. Any discussion? All right. All those in favor? All those opposed? And any abstentions? And that carried unanimously. Okay. So then the next is item number 7 on our agenda, which has to here consider and act upon the following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. This is the thank you, FEMA Port Security Grant. We have a motion to approve. All right. Cindy and, Representative Waldron, Representative Saraceno. Any discussion? A question about approving the new numbers. Oh, yeah. I was wondering. Yes, thank you for bringing that up. We need to make an amendment. Do we make the amendment?
I got the correct numbers. I thought they said they were going to the new numbers are 34412, 25809, and the 8603 is the same.
Do we know why that changed?
Yeah, it's in there, but then that number they said was wrong. The 43,000.
Yeah, the 42,000 is now 34412. I added it up.
Yeah.
The 43015 is now 34412.
Okay. So which is allocated, which is in there, but that's well, they're saying
put in the wrong place.
Okay.
And then where it says 34412, that goes to 25809.
25809. Oh, okay. Okay.
That's the 75%.
So
That's the 75% of the 34412. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
So I make a friendly amendment, or you could drop the first amendment. My amendment would be to accept this as presented by the officers, and then let the other people figure out how to write it.
That can work.
Yeah. Second by Steve.
Sure. I didn't know that one.
Stevie. All those in favor? All right. Any opposed? That's awesome. So we don't have to figure out the language on that. Okay. So now we can entertain a motion to approve the amended resolution.
Well, I need a motion. So,
yeah. By Representative Peavy, motion. So a second. Representative Waldron. Okay. And all those in favor? All right. Any opposed? Any abstentions?
I was just going to say, for future, we can either do that way, or we can, the person who made the original amendment, or make the original motion, can withdraw.
Okay.
And then the new motion can be presented.
Okay.
So, just
thank you.
A little Robert's rules for,
I know, I'm looking forward to that training.
I know. I have been so much.
That's good. All right, thank you, Lisa. All right, so we got the police votes taken care of. All right, number 8, here consider act upon following resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance. This is the LCSW with the police department, the $190,000, the unmarked cars, Do we have a motion to approve? All right, by Representative Sparacino and second by Representative Peavy. Any discussion? This is a really big, I'm LCSW, this is a really big deal. It's really like, just being able to go in like a non-confrontational way.
But I also think it's going to make the police more easier as well.
100%. There's it's actually going to cost the police department, it's going to save them money in the long run.
Right.
It's really just such a good initiative. So, my 2 cents.
And I know people are worried about the overtime that the cops should get, but you can't foresee ahead of time that when it's going to happen. So you got to do it. And rather than hire someone to sit around doing nothing, for,
That makes sense.
So what was about the second part? Because then didn't they say it was more, or did they think that might have been that might have been a different one.
Okay. Right. That's okay. That might have been the
sorry, I'm like getting mixed up. But either way, I'm
pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. All those in favor? Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, motion carries unanimously. Okay. The next is the two-parter, the ADA playground. So item number 9 is really just allowing for selectmen to be able to
the first half coming from ARPA grant, then 10 is the second half coming from other one, the economic development.
So a motion for the first half, the ARPA grant for the adult. Well, that sounds
like 331,000,
the ADA adult
right?
playground. Okay. Any motion approved by Representative Barrett, seconded by Representative Peavy. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right. We can approve the ARPA. And the second part, which is item number 10 on our agenda, to hear, consider, act upon the following resolution as recommended by BOF. And this is to use a portion of that $350,000 grant for the second half of the ADA compliant playground.
And the rest for kitchens or whatever.
So wait, so the total 350, or like,
my understanding is that we already have the grant of 350, and it's to use 140 of that 350. And there's not yet towards the playground, and there's not yet a purpose identified specifically for the other.
Okay. And where exactly is it on that piece of property? And
so the way that I was best understanding it is like if you're driving down Oldfield Road and the marsh, like Child's Garden,
right?
Yeah. There's sort of like that area kind of between. So there's the Child's Garden playground right there. Is it up against Child's Garden playground? I kind of think there's like a building structure, and I also think I don't know. It's because there's also like more stuff behind, but there is like a big sort of
Are they getting rid of the soccer field?
No.
Is it where they park the cars?
It's me. Well,
That's what I would
so
say.
you're going into the senior center.
Yeah.
Okay. We used to go around back to get the public health nursing.
Yeah.
If you keep walking around the building around to the there's a big grass area, and that's where I'm thinking.
Not behind it, though.
No, not behind it, but between the building and Oldfield
I
Park.
got the sense it was like, but it's like the building, Child's Garden playground, and then I think like sort of near there.
Where the parking lot is.
Because they said that it wouldn't be accessible from Mona Terrace as a parking lot, but it would be accessible from Oldfield Road.
I just can't picture that.
I can't quite either. I live around the corner.
I think that trail that we talked about goes right there next to the park.
Right, it does.
It goes straight back up, and that would be the trail you could access it from the Mona Terrace
Oh,
park.
so maybe that's from Oldfield Road.
You could access it from Oldfield.
But you could also access it from the back if you wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to envision where it is.
Yeah, I think it's that bunch of grass that's out.
But that's like a soccer field, and I know that.
No, the soccer field's in the back.
Yeah. So you're thinking inside.
I think on Oldfield Road. I think this is like.
I think it's the grass side on Oldfield, right in front of like where
in front of the child.
Yeah.
It's gonna go like
think so.
the playground, and then the child garden.
That's what I'm envisioning, and I don't know if it's entirely accurate.
And then the senior center.
The senior center's already there.
No, I know, but like it's the way the setup is. The playground, and then it's the child garden.
I think so.
Okay.
That's what
Okay.
Why
What do you do?
RTM schedule? Because so the funding was already in place through grant money and other things. Is this because they're making a change to the
No, it's because we have to approve the
expenditures.
Yeah.
This wasn't already accounted for? So when I apologize.
No.
When she said, when the question was asked, what are you going to do with the rest of the money, and her explanation was, we're going to renovate the kitchens. Does that mean kitchens is going to come back too?
They'll come back to us at some point.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
That hasn't been
approved. Yeah, so the rest of the money, the rest of the money.
They don't know
Yeah.
where it is yet. Like that's really.
But am I wrong? I don't know. I think that's as well.
Well, she says that it's not going to interfere with the child playground. So I'm going to trust her. Did you guys hear anything where
She said it's not going to interfere with the child's garden. Like that's separate.
Right. So
Yeah.
you can't access child's garden from the outside
And correct.
flashlight.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. And you can't access the daycare.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
And it's separate.
Yeah.
So there'll be completely separate entities. And you can, when the school is not in session, you can use
Yeah.
access through there.
Yeah.
Because it's on Friday, the playground is accessible anyway. After.
When school is not in session, people can access the playground already. Yeah.
Elementary school playground.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because the senior center over here,
Yeah.
the garden, the children's garden is to the right.
Yeah.
So
You're facing the senior center.
And then where would you park on?
That is
I
an
don't,
issue.
I don't.
Yeah, like I think you have to park. I think people would end up parking in the senior center parking lot,
In the back part.
in the back part.
So we assume that like
There's a pretty big parking lot back there.
people mad we're gonna be.
Well, I'll tell you what, I live near the Gould Manor one.
I remember you said that.
I remember nobody like parked there. So a lot of basically people from the neighborhood. People
That's
will
what I
drive
started
down there, use it, and jog back
Okay,
wherever they
yeah.
I assume the same thing happens.
Because a lot of people already use the Salt Marsh Trail,
Yeah,
and so I
yeah.
think they just park at the senior center. They don't live, like I live nearby, we walk to it, but I think people don't really park on it.
So they just know that.
Yeah.
Because I walk those, but I walk from my house down
Yeah.
to there.
Yeah.
And then go to Sullivan Field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any further discussion? We already have a motion on the table. Yes? Do we, Kristen? We already have a motion on the table, don't we?
Yeah.
I think so. All right. So, all those in favor? All right. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. One abstention. Okay. Representative Sparacino. Okay. And, all right. The next is item number 11, which is to hear, consider, act upon, follow resolution as recommended by the BOS. This is the $143,667 to support the supplemental staffing and vaccination activities. Motion to approve, Representative Avey, seconded by Representative Waldron. Any discussion? All those in favor? Let's see, hold on. Did you get it ready? Okay, opposed? Okay. And Representative Sparacino, Representative Shea, and abstentions. Okay. And the motion carries, but not on the consent calendar. Okay. And the next, item number 12. Sorry, I keep doing that. What am I pressing? Sorry, guys. Okay. Item number 12 is here consider action on the following resolution as recommended by BOF. And this is the second part of the health department. This is the $152,729 for the workforce development portion. We have a motion to approve. All right, Representative Hartigan, seconded by Representative Waldron. Any discussion? Wasn't it the 376 Cynthia Street? Or, I thought the second health
That's the last
department.
one.
That's right.
Okay, my bad, I'm sorry, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
All right, all those in favor?
Sorry.
That's okay. This is the,
Yeah, I know, sorry, I got it mixed up.
there's a lot on the agenda, Susie.
I know, it's a big agenda.
It was a big agenda.
Yeah, it was.
It's not normally.
I know, it's not normal.
Okay. Often when it's a lot of words on the agenda, like a lot of on the
Yeah.
agenda items, there'll be somebody will gracefully say, waive the reading. And then the moderator doesn't have to read the half a page of words.
So I'd
It's the
gone for
moderator.
approvals. Was there any opposed? And any abstention?
I mean, I'll do.
Okay. No, don't apologize. Okay, so that motion carries. And then number 13 on the agenda is to consider act upon following resolution recommended by the BOS, and this is the purchase of 376 Quincy Street. Second by Representative Barrett. Any discussion?
Didn't you say this was already approved? Didn't Ken Barner say this was already approved, it's coming back again? They're actually, I guess they have the amount of the.
So, yeah, so they have.
They've been working on it for a while, and so now it actually
They
is at the point where
got
they can do it.
contracted and now they need to pay for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Now they have a final sum.
Yeah.
And that's what they come to the, well, that's what they go to the final.
Do they have to come back to us with a plan, what they're gonna do with that property, or?
If it costs money, then
Yeah.
Right now, all they're doing is buying
the land, the
Correct.
property, correct.
Then they're gonna develop
Yes,
affordable housing on it.
right.
At that point,
Then
they'll
they come back.
Come back.
They would come back, okay, yeah. Because presumably they would need money to do it.
Maybe the same thing over by, the bowling alley, whatever, over there in Greenfield Street.
Yeah.
And then somebody raised a good point, that gentleman right there, about another source of funding, and why aren't we using that funding? If we don't use it, it goes away. And it has to be used before the end of, it has to be committed before the end of 24, and used like May of 25 or something.
I think this money's coming out of that, housing trust fund, but I think down the line, they can move some of that money to the housing trust,
Yeah.
so down the line, they can.
Cover the cost of
Right.
They could move that money to the housing trust
Yeah,
fund?
so this is just spend that money out of the housing trust to buy this property.
To buy it, yeah. And my guess, and I don't know, this is maybe it's more easily accessible to make the sale just happen. And then they can always.
Mark was open to it, and he didn't say whether or not he had discussed it with the prior administration. He was definitely open to the discussion, so I think it needs to be revisited.
I just want to make sure that any money that we have.
Yeah, we don't want to leave money on the table. Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
so that was my discussion.
Yeah, great question. All those in favor? Any opposed? Any abstentions? So that motion carries unanimously. The other items on our supplemental agenda or supplemental warning were all things that are going to be, we don't need to discuss or vote on because they're going to be discussed next week. Yeah. And anyone have a motion to adjourn? And seconded by Representative Sparacino. All those in favor? All right.
Have a good one.
Meeting adjourned at 9:30.